The Atlantic Caribbean Music Radio Show.
Today, who is our spotlight, Celotech?
Today, our spotlight is on Fabian Gardner, a.k.a. Dejour. Nobody don't know him, so we don't know him so far. Right? But y'all gonna know him in a sec. Today's segment is brought to you by These Crystal Creations. You may reach These Crystal Creations at thesecrystalcreations@gmail.com for your next... I'm wondering what is playing. I'm so sorry, guys. That is my SoundCloud going crazy again.
Okay.
I'm wondering what that feedback was.
She's got her own program going on the side.
This is not
That's how you double dip right here. That's
Yeah,
in this day and age, you know. Folks are doing a lot of that. You know, you're working from home. You can work for like 2, 3, 4, 5 companies from home. Yeah, that's
so
easy.
slack, William. Just saying. All right, so you may reach her at thesecrystalcreations@gmail.com for your next unique handmade piece. Just ask her which crystal chose you, and she will let you know. She's also on Instagram as These Crystal Creations. So I'm going to speak today about Fabian Gardner. His artist name is Dejour, Dejour. Dejour is a young artist based in the UK, born in Kingston, lived in Spanish Town. Like all the artists that we've harassed, or I have harassed, on a day-to-day basis, you know, he basically said he didn't choose dance hall music, he chose Jamaican music. So I guess that's a new thing there.
I don't know. Like a lot of artists now are saying that they're not reggae artists. Yeah, they're just artists, or these nobody wants to do reggae anymore. What's wrong with just, you know, being a old-fashioned reggae artist?
Right.
You know? So he is a Jamaican artist.
He's a Jamaican.
So yeah, in other words, not claiming the reggae. Not claiming the reggae, not the dance.
Not claiming either one, just in
yeah.
general,
Right.
Yeah.
basically.
Yes. Dejour made sure that we knew that he didn't choose that. I asked him if he wasn't doing music, what he would be doing, and he said he would be dead because his other option would have been violence.
The street life.
Exactly. He was always singing and doing beatboxes with his mouth and gained a lot of attention from a slew of people, so that made him love music more. And then he fell in love with it. He understood that he had a talent and he needed to explore like more of the business end of things. So he dived in and learned a few tactics from friends of his that were going to school for music. He quote unquote, he said, "I had this thing growing up. I always stood out from other musicians, even the ones who did school for music. I always knew I had a gift. I was struggling though, but when I won the KFC On the Verge competition, which is a competition for up-and-coming artists locally, that was it for me in Jamaica." Yes. So Dejour said he knows for a fact that he is probably one of the most talented artists in Jamaica right now. And honestly, he said, I can't remember listening to anyone else but Michael Jackson's music over and over and imitating him. When I asked him, you know, who was your favorite artist of all time, it was Chris Brown. You know, he was compared and contrasted to Chris Brown. And it had to be a Q&A because of the time difference. So we were playing DM tag and phone tag, so we couldn't. So I had to just list the questions and then he would answer for me. I asked him if he listened to a lot of Dexter and Cranium, because when you listen to his music now, you hear that in there. And he said people said that to him. He said, I always sounded like this, funny enough, but people say that all the time. You know, Dexter is a good artist. You know, people compare the lyrics and flow with him. He uses everyday life to inspire his music, some of which he even produced himself, and others he got from other producers. He wanted to big up all the producers that showed love and gave him a chance. When it came down to the lady side of things, he is in a relationship and he has one son. He said he tries not to pressure the home, because, you know, I asked him how was the music business, you know, because he's thriving. I mean, he has numbers up there, and I'm not going to tell you how much just go look up Dejour and you guys will see the numbers. But she's fine, he's fine, and they have very little negative encounters because he's managed to separate, the music life with the relationship. And he also said his son is also coming up with the gift, so look out for that one. But his song, I love Distraction. There's a clean version, but I like the dirty version.
Right.
Distraction. And there's another one that's called Nervous. And just go check him out, guys. See what he's about. There's so many guys that you'll hear it over and over. I wanted to do music. It would have been violence. You know what I mean? So support the guys. You know what I mean? And reach out. I said, do you have anybody, are you signed with anyone? And he said, nope. It's just my team, myself, and God.
Hey.
So.
That's all it takes.
Yeah. That's all it takes. Yeah, exactly. So there you have it. Dejour. Go check them out.
Dejour, countdown. So yeah, thank you so very much, Summertime.
Hola mi gente, le habla Kathy from the Atlanta Caribbean Music Radio Show on DWC and Caribbean Life TV. Please go ahead and download the TuneIn Radio app and search DWC. Then go and subscribe to the Caribbean Life TV channel on Roku so you can catch us live each and every Monday starting at 9 o'clock p.m.